Blue Eagle, we're getting alerts of an unusual attempt to unearth an ancient religious artifact in the early 1900s. It seems somebody thinks they can harness its power for their own unknown purpose.
Strange, Red Sparrow. It looks like it's coming from a Bible school at Capital City. I do not believe there are any professors of archaeology at that school. Prepare the Shadowcaster for liftoff so we can investigate further.
On it, Blue Eagle. God is building us a church.
Amen, Parson.
I said God is building us a church.
Amen, Parson.
He's not leasing us a church like this rented castle we're preaching in. He's building us a church with a steeple. All we need is money. I like this castle. Friends, we need something that will bring in the money. We need something big. We need something important.
Tell us what we need, Parson.
We need something that sounds mysterious yet abundantly intriguing. We need the Ark. We need to find the Ark of the Covenant because we are Old Covenant Christians.
That's right, brother. We are old school. What's a covenant?
On my desk over there, I have the plans to retrieve the Ark and restore it to its rightful people. Us.
I thought it belonged to the 12 tribes of Israel. Quiet, brother. We white-skinned believers are the new tribes of Israel.
We are the new tribe of Israel. We are the royal seed of Abraham. This is our covenant. I have on my desk right there a stack of research that has given me divine revelation as to the Ark's location.
God told him where the Ark of the Covenant is. He must be the true prophet of God.
That's right, friends. To find it, all we need is money.
I thought the Ark was to help to bring the money in.
Well, Parson, God will supply your needs. We have money, don't we, brothers and sisters?
Amen, brother.
I don't have any money.
Get behind me, Satan. If you do not have money, you are an unbeliever.
Look over there, Blue Eagle. It looks like a secret meeting of the Illuminati.
That's not the Illuminati, Red Sparrow. That is the strange religious sect that has invaded Capital City. They are meeting in that castle. Let's move in for a closer look.
God has given me a revelation. If you'll focus your attention to the chalkboard here, I'll explain what God has revealed to me about the Ark of the Covenant. It is the Ark of our covenant. You see, friends, God has spoken to me and gave me the magic number 7 from the Bible. It says right here in the good book that the Ark rested 7 months. 7 must be important.
Wow, I never would have thought of the number 7. I wonder why nobody noticed that for thousands of years. Quiet, brother. God hid that from the other Christians so that they could not find it and we could.
That's right, brother. According to my calculations, if you take the number 7 and add the number 12 and divide that by 3, you get our little group of the faithful believers right here in Capital City. God intended for us to find the Ark of the Covenant.
I'm not sure that math equation means what you think it means.
Quiet, unbeliever. If the prophet says that God gave him the math, then we can't understand it. Only the prophet can. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Mind playing tricks. Mind playing tricks. I understood that math, brother. There's a 7, and there's a 12, and there's a 3.
Look, Blue Eagle, he's confusing them with simple math.
One of the oldest tricks in the book, Red Sparrow. It doesn't take a mathematician to see that this calculation leads to disaster.
You see, friends, among the papers on my desk right here is a map that I have drawn of the caves that are exactly 7 feet wide. 7 is important. Sister, bring me my map of the caves. Here is, the map. This is not my map. Did you draw this map? Not me. God wrote that.
Quiet, sister. God only speaks, writes through the prophet.
God flowed through my hand like cloven tongues of fire. He wrote this to us in a new language.
She wrote in tongues.
That's right, friends. God has spoken through me just now, and he said we should forget the Ark of the Covenant. God will give us a new covenant on paper, in his own handwriting.
New covenant! New covenant!
I thought God had already given us a new covenant.
Hold it right there, mustache prophet. You never had the location of the Ark of the Covenant. We all know Professor Jones already has that covered.
The Ark of the Covenant? That's old news. Can't you see we have a new covenant?
That's right, friends. God has given us a message right here on paper in, Chinese.
Chinese covenant! Chinese covenant!
Chinese? That doesn't look like Chinese. I'm trained to read fluently in 12 languages, Blue Eagle. This is not Chinese.
It looks like Chinese to me.
You're right, Red Sparrow, and it looks like somebody drew boxes around a tic-tac-toe board.
This, friends, is a message from the Lord. It is not for our mortal minds to comprehend. If God wrote it to us in Chinese, he would certainly not let the Chinese read it. None of us are Chinese.
That makes sense. None of us are from China.
Friends, God has spoken to us today in a letter of tongue. We must share this with the world to let them know that we are his chosen people. Look, Blue Eagle, Mustache Prophet is getting away. Step right up, friends. See the letter that God has written to us in Chinese.
This is not Chinese, O prophet's son.
Quiet, unbeliever. If God says this is Chinese, then this is Chinese. Asian unbeliever! Asian unbeliever!
What did God say in the letter? God has spoken to us and said that I am his prophet. We are called to go forth and share the letter of tongue with the world. Yes, but what does the letter say to us? God says that you too can write your own letter of tongue. Just follow me and give your money abundantly.
Oh boy, I can do it too. Look at my letter of tongue.
Well, that looks like Chinese too. What does it say, my brother?
I don't know. God wrote it.
Citizens of Capital City, God did not write those letters to you. If God wanted to send you a message, he would also want you to read that message. These are just scribble marks. Nobody can understand them.
Quiet, unbeliever. They look like scribble marks to you because you are an unbeliever. These are words written to us, and only we can understand them. Tell us what we understand them to say, Brother Prophet.
Friends, God has humbled himself before us to write in the divine tongue. Who are we to understand it? It is not for us to understand. It is for us to believe.
I can't read or write anyhow. I don't need to be able to read it.
I thought we were here for the Ark of the Covenant. No, friend. We never said we had the Ark of the Covenant. We have something better. Fresh manna from above. But if God revealed the location of the Ark of the Covenant to you, shouldn't we go find it?
Quiet, unbeliever. What is manna?
It doesn't matter what the manna is, friend. What matters is that God gave it.
Good citizens of Capital City, this is not heavenly manna. This man is trying to trick you out of your money so he can build a church and gain a following.
Look, Blue Eagle, Mustache Prophet is getting away. Blue Eagle, while we were gone, somebody turned the castle into a roadhouse, and somebody else set it on fire.
Despicable, Red Sparrow. from a house of the covenant to a house of liquor and women of ill fame. Its end was to be burned.
Looks like Mustache Prophet's Bible School won't be bothering Capital City any longer. And just in time, too. We're getting another distress call.
To the Shadowcaster.
God is building us a church.
Amen, Parson.
I said, God is building us a church.
Amen, Parson.
He's not leasing us a church like this rented barn we're preaching in. He is building us a church. All we need is money.
But I like this barn.
Moo. Look out, brother. He dropped his hammer.
He spoke in tongues. He spoke in tongues.